This game is called Christmas Cable. You can play this with your whole class, or you can play it in small groups. But if you play it in small groups, you do need 4 kids to play. So you're going to take your kids and you're going to divide them up into 2 teams. And you're going to need about 7 feet of space in front of each team. At the beginning of the line, you're going to place, each team has a packet. And the packet has this Christmas tree challenge, a stack of cards, and a zip line. So at the beginning, you're going to have a little chair or a desk next to each team, and then the teams will line up behind that area. You're going to have put a deck of cards, or these Christmas cards, on each chair, and then you will give the first person in line one end of the zip line, and then you'll have another student at this end, and you'll give them the other end of this zip line. On this end of the table, you'll have a table. You'll have this Christmas tree challenge. Each team will get one. There's some envelopes here. You can unclip them and set those there. So the object of the game, the students will be taking one card at a time, and they're going to clip it on this tiny little clothing pin. So the first student in line will take it, and they will clip that card, and they're going to have to hold the zip line tight, and they're going to use gravity to shoot the card down the zip line. Once the card gets to this end, the one student will take the card off, and they're going to set it next to this little challenge sheet. And they'll send the clip back. Once they send the clip back, the next student in line takes the zip line, and then they will just rotate in this fashion for the entire part of the game. Now, if you have just 2 students on a team, like this team over here, they'll just stay in their positions for the remainder of the game. So the object of the game is to get all the cards down to this end. Once the students get it down to this end, there's a Christmas tree challenge. They're going to build this Christmas tree out of these cards. And they're going to use these envelopes as the base in between the layers of cards. Now, the first team that comes together and builds this first is the winning team. And then you can play more rounds. If you have time, you can change up the teams and make it more interesting. A couple tips: when the kids are holding the zip line, they're going to want to hold, there's a little piece of decorative tape on the sticks. They're going to want to hold it below that. That'll make sure they don't get pinched by the cord as it zips back and forth, or the little clamp as it zips back and forth. So when the teams get all of their Christmas cards to the end of the table, this is when they come together as a group, and they're going to build this Christmas tree out of cards. They're going to use these envelopes that they had sitting there as the base in between the cards. And if they have a problem, they can always crease these. It makes it a little bit more narrow and easier to stack. So whichever team builds this tower first is the winning team. And they just have to work together as a team. It's a really fun challenge, and the kids really like it.